wrestling.
I will very much clarify my position as unofficial enforcer at Against All Odds.
You know, I'm getting a little tired of this charade, because to me, you're nothing but a bold-faced liar.
And now the fight's going on in there. Christian Cage, he nails Kurt Angle. Christian Cage attempting to shake hands with Samoa Joe. Oh! There's your answer, Sultan. I don't think so. This is unbelievable. Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, both laid out.
Sting! You are going to pay for your crimes. I can take the videotape of you assaulting and kidnapping me and hand it to the authorities. Or you can come to Against All Odds and face Abyss in a prison yard match. One way or another, you will serve your time.
Sting, up in the rafters. Well, he's wearing an Abyss mask, but is he wearing Abyss's mask? It was 2 weeks ago on Impact when Sting finally revealed the secret that Abyss and James Mitchell have been keeping for years. Abyss, real name Chris Park, was sent to prison after firing 3 bullets into his father's back. When Sting went public, Abyss went ballistic. A brutal beating concluded with James Mitchell throwing fire in the face of Sting. Last week we saw that Sting was not in the back of the ambulance, and then he appeared in the rafters of the Impact Zone wearing an Abyss mask. We're still waiting to hear whether Sting will accept Mitchell's challenge to meet Abyss this Sunday at Against All Odds in a prison yard match.
And right away, Abyss jumpstarts this as he goes right after Chase Stevens, who we notice is still wearing the newly franchised Naturals tights right there. And we've seen on many occasions on Explosion where Shane Douglas has tried to get those off of him, so it's just interesting to note. But Abyss goes right after Mike.
Chase Stevens blocks that big right hand from Abyss, answers with one of his own, then leaps over the top of Abyss, but there it is! Black hole slam, planted it, here's the cover, and yes, the 3 count.
There's a gimmick right there. Mike, I just noticed as Abyss stands up, he's wearing a new mask. He's wearing a red mask.
I mean, that would make sense after Sting was wearing his mask last week. Wait a minute, Andy Douglas in. Oh, this is wrong place, wrong time for Chase Stevens' partner. Shock treatment on Abyss.
He nails him with that shock treatment as you see Shane Douglas walking in, but Abyss just fired up after everything that's happened. Where Sting is security keeps Shane Douglas away.
Hey, Mitchell, up here.
Wait a minute, who's that?
Did you think a little fire was slowing down?
It's Sting. Let's hear from
Did
him.
you think that I haven't been through a few fires in my life? Let me tell you something, Mitchell. I've had a blowtorch on me for the last 20 years. Not only do I accept your challenge, but I welcome it. Abyss, you've been hiding behind this mask in your solitary confinement for the last 4 years. And it's time. It's time for you to face the world. It's time for you to face me tonight. And I know the only thing standing between you and me is the devil incarnate. Mitchell. And Against All Odds, I'm going to give you my guarantee that you're going to witness the end times. And as for you, Abyss, tonight when we meet face to face and we look eye to eye, you're going to know that we're coming to the end of this journey.
That makes it official. This Sunday at Against All Odds, it will be Sting one-on-one against Abyss in a prison yard match.
Samoa Joe as the unofficial enforcer.
And hello once again, everyone, from ringside. Mike Tenay, joined by DW Don West. Listen to what we have in store for you tonight on Impact. special main event tag team matchup ordered by Jim Cornette from TNA Management. The rivals turn partners. It's Samoa Joe to team with Kurt Angle against Christian Cage and AJ Styles. Top that.
Another one of the big questions we got tonight is, will Sting follow up on what he said? Will Sting come face-to-face with Abyss tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, now check out the results from last week's text message poll. You voted on who Christian Cage's special consultant will be at Against All Odds.
I'm standing here between two guys that I never thought I'd see tag teaming together, Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle.
Listen, Kurt, for 3 weeks, you've been calling me a liar. And for 3 weeks, I've been telling you I'm a lot of things. But I've never needed to be a liar. For as much as you don't like me and I hate you, you need to realize one thing. You need to come to an understanding. I have an investment in you. At Against All Odds, I will be your unofficial enforcer. I will neutralize Tomko, and it's your job to get the rest done. And as for tonight, I'll have your back, and it'll be in your best interest to have mine.
So you hate me, Joe? Hey, I know we're not the best of friends. And I know you're not the consultant. But I also know that you have an agenda. And that is to be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Now, after I beat Christian at Against All Odds, and I will, you'll get your title shot. As long as everything goes the right way tonight. And Cage, you say you have yourself a consultant? I want to see what he taught you. I want to see what you learned. Why don't you bring him down to the ring tonight so I can kick both of your asses? Oh, it's real? It's damn real.
Last week, we saw how frustrated Tomko was with Christian's consultant, and it doesn't look like things got any better.
What are you doing? What is that, the Wolverine mating call? What's the deal?
I've had enough. Dealing with this guy, it's worse than dealing with you.
Hey, man, that's uncalled for. You know what? After these last couple weeks, there's no doubt in my mind that you are the toughest son of a on this earth. All right? And after Against All Odds, when it's all over, when I retain the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, when we get what we want, it's gonna be back to the way that it's always been. All right?
Fine.
Just take tonight off.
Good.
We'll see Christian Cage tonight in our Impact main event.
LAX, after what you did, me and my brother would never, ever think about disrespecting somebody's family. But you have, because you see my partner's not here. My brother's with the family. When my brother comes back, oh, there's gonna be some hell to pay. I can guarantee you that. You see, this ain't about the NWA tag team titles. It's about respect. And I can guarantee you next week, we will teach you about respect. I'm done.
Most of you know that our father's last name is Dudley.
Well, Brother Devon said we would hear from Brother Ray this week. Oh, I can tell he's PO'd.
What a lot of you don't know is that my mother's last name is LaMonaco. So that makes me half angry redneck and half pissed off Italian.
Sounds like a lethal combination to me.
LAX, you went after my family. You went after my closest uncle in the whole world. No reason for it. You went to my family's business in New York City, into my uncle's restaurant, and you beat him down so bad that the doctors don't know if he'll ever be the same again.
A premeditated attack, LAX crossed the line.
That being said, we have a decision to make. Do me and my brother Devon continue to chase you, LAX, for those NWA World Tag Team titles that we love so much? Or do we go for revenge?
It's obvious what the Impact Zone wants. They want revenge.
And after sitting down with my brother and discussing it, we choose revenge.
Sounds like Team 3D agrees with the crowd here at the Impact Zone.
You pissed off my family. You pissed off my brother. You pissed me off. You pissed off the wrong Italian.
That can't be good for LAX.
You pissed off the wrong mother.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get the delay button ready in the truck.
And against all odds, we're going to do it Italian style. We're going to have ourselves a little Italy street fight. I'm going to have your blood on my hands. I'm going to beat you like the Guineas in New York City and the Mafia do it. I'm going to beat you through the strip clubs at the Bada Bing. I'm going to beat you through the cafe, and I'm going to beat you to the back alley. I'm going to leave you there for the vultures to pick at you, and so the dogs can piss on you.
He's painting a picture that's worth 1,000 words.
Bottom line, when you mess with the family, somebody's going to get whacked.
Oh, the familiar sound of gunshots means that the Latin American exchange is on their way to the...
Whoa, look at this!
If that is right, that's Booty Jack wheeling Conan into the Impact Zone.
Well, we remember the beatdown that they gave Conan, and he is still in that wheelchair right there. And oh, I'm dying to hear what he's got to say.
First off, everybody in the Impact Zone can go straight to hell. I don't care if you don't like me, I like me. Now listen up, fat. Why don't you save all your hot air for your blow-up dolls? You want to talk about family? LAX is my family.
Hey, Conan!
You took me out.
Conan!
You took out
Why don't you walk down here and say that? Or maybe you can't walk because we beat you up like the little you are.
Oh, Brother Ray referring to the sniper attack that put Conan on the shelf.
I got something up my sleeve for you, fat boy. Now, as far as your uncle goes, he can thank you for that. What he had coming to him, he got it. And guess what? Us Latinos say, ojo por ojo, diente por diente, y yo sigo siendo tu padre. Now, if it's a fight you want, it's a war you're about to get. Because remember one thing, to live and die in LAX. And as far as that little street fight, we accept. Because remember, we run the streets. Órale, arriba la raza.
Wait a minute, who's that?
Wait. Oh, it's that drunken brother, right?
No, don't light a match in the Impact Zone.
Go back to the bar and stay out of our business.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at LAX.
Just hit the ring.
Homicide to Hernandez on the attack from behind. Team 3D never saw him coming.
Oh, no, Brother Run, it distracted him, and LAX took advantage of it, and they attacked him from behind, and you can see Team 3D never got a chance to catch their breath.
Oh, you're not kidding. The two teams that will square off this Sunday in the Little Italy street fight have started things early.
Two teams right here that have so much in common as far as how they look at each other as being a family, but which family's going to come out on top against all odds?
Double team. Brother Devon shot off into the corner. First it's Homicide. Oh, and then Big Hernandez right behind. Oh, man. He just smashed that board right over the head of Brother Devon.
And you can see the smiles on Booty Jack and Conan, and what a shot! What a garbage can shot! Right there to the head of Brother Ray.
Brother Ray has been knocked out. Devon as well. Wait a minute. Hernandez.
Oh my God!
He's got something that he's wrapped around the neck of Brother Ray. Homicide choking the life out of him.
He's got like that hanger. As you see Hernandez just taking the hand and smashing it between the pole and the steps.
Look out!
The ring. Oh man, look at that as he's choking the life out of him.
Oh, just nowhere for Brother Ray's arm is wedged in between those steel steps. Oh, and Hernandez with those repeated steel chair shots.
What a vicious beatdown that LAX put on Brother Ray and Brother Devon.
We're going to take him to the streets this Sunday and against all odds. Yes, LAX versus Team 3D. Little Italy street fight.
Christy, I gotta tell you, you made us very proud. You got what you wanted. I mean, Jim Cornette is giving you a match at against all odds. I mean, we don't know who your opponent is, though. I mean, how do you feel about that?
You know what? We don't know who my opponent is, and it really, honestly, it doesn't matter because I do know one thing. I got the opportunity. I'm going to take the opportunity. I'm going to get in that ring, and I'm going to prove that I can be a part of this company. I'm a woman, and
Hey, girls, what's going on? Hey, relax. Come on. I know I've been a little rough, but hey, I'm here to make it up to you. I'm here to make it up to you in a good way. Good way. Hold on. What'd you say our lap dance was worth?
Come on! Damn it, Kip. If you're going to stand here and belittle women on the same television show that my children watch, my wife watches this, you're going to do that? You're going to do it without me standing here, bro. You feel me?
Oh, I feel you. So, you really ain't gonna like this one, so you might want to go that way.
Kip!
So, all I need to know is which one is cheaper. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hell, y'all ain't even worth $5.
Still to come, Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle versus Christian Cage and AJ Styles in our main event. And what could Sting possibly have in store for Abyss? The War Machine Rhino, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Their battles have been marred by treachery.
I think they were going to give the victory to Rhino, and he was faking the whole time.
One deceptive ending after another.
You can see Rhino prepared. AJ sees him prepared. Oh, wait a minute, he just sits back down.
But things are about to change because in the Motor City Chain Match, there is no cut and run. Two men locked together by 15 feet of steel. The lone key hanging on the end of one pole. Rhino's weapon of choice hanging from the opposite side.
I have won, but you are still alive, and I'm gonna finish you off.
This time, the only way to escape is to survive.
Yet to come tonight on Impact, your main event. It's AJ Styles and Christian Cage versus Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle.
Isn't it about time that Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle made it to AJ Styles' level? I mean, because all you hear about is Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, who's the best, who's the baddest, who cares? And you talk about Kurt Angle and how he done something special at 26. Well, so did I. I was a Triple Crown champion. Not once, but twice. And what did you have, Kurt Angle? 1 gold medal. Samoa Joe, you take great pride in being a Samoan. Whoop-de-doo, what do you got, a hard head and junk in your trunk? Have you ever heard the bumblebee analogy? Have you ever heard this? Well, scientists can't prove why this bug can fly. They don't know why it can do this. Because it's a fat little bug, got short little wings, and it's not supposed to be able to do the things that it does. I'm talking about me. I can do things that nobody else can do, that I'm not supposed to do. Well, I guess that makes me phenomenal now, doesn't it? Oh, and don't think I forgot about you, Rhino. See, you wanted this match. The Motor City Chain Match. Is this what this is called? It's ridiculous. But it's going to be the same result as always. At the end of this chain, you'll see me because you'll be looking up. And there I'll be, holding this chain, as always.
AJ, I like your style. I like your hood. I like your chain, too. Give Rhino a couple shots for me, huh? Yeah. As for tonight, live on Impact, you've got 4 of the biggest stars in TNA in that ring. But only one champion. Only one instant classic. And his name is Christian Cage. You see, Kurt, those big teeth guards that you wear, I think they're cutting off the circulation, the air circulation to your brain. If you think that you're anything than merely supporting cast around here. Because I'm the man. This is my show. And I guess the world finally figured out that Samoa Joe is not my consultant. Then maybe I was lying about it. But I'm not lying about this. I do have a consultant. And besides the fact, really, if you think about it, what could Samoa Joe consult me on anyway? How to lose to Kurt Angle?
Hey, and not once, but twice.
That's right, I don't care what they say about you. You're pretty smart, AJ. So, Joe, tonight, when you're in the ring with Christian Cage and AJ Styles, the 2 premier athletes in this company, and you find yourself in trouble, and you extend your hand across the ring to tag your partner, Kurt Angle, the guy that beat you, not once, but twice. Remember that. You ready, AJ?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, it's tag team action coming up here on Impact.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a six-man tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one. First from Hell, Michigan, the X Division champion, Chris Sabin. His tag team partner from TV Land, the Austin Star. And their tag team partner coupling by Jacqueline Moore. From Leapersburg, Tennessee, Cowboy James Storm.
Mike, that Mr. Bob Backlund, that guy's just out of his mind.
He is just uneasy. It's awkward the way he stares at JB. Speaking of James Storm, it all started last month at our Final Resolution pay-per-view. Storm replaced Gail Kim with the pride of Tennessee, Jackie Moore, and it's been out of control ever since.
Oh, you can see Gail Kim took a fist to it, and then the pride of Tennessee, Jackie Moore, attacks Gail Kim from the backside, and that rivalry has gone from there.
Opponents first from Brooklyn, New York, Senshi. His tag team partner from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Sherry Lynn. And their partner from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino.
A charging Rhino leads his three-man team, along with Jerry Lynn and Senshi to the ring. You notice how quickly Austin Starr, Chris Sabin, and James Storm, along with the pride of Tennessee, Jackie Moore, bail out to the arena floor.
Well, it's hard to have the nerve to stay in that ring when you see Rhino charging down the ramp as James Storm and Jerry Lynn score off, and we look up into the crowd, and that was Raven and Serotonin.
What's the story there? What are they doing here in the Impact Zone? Swinging a miss with the clothesline. There goes Jerry Lynn. Crossbody block pin. Oh, barely just got a one count on Storm.
I want to remind everybody to go to TNAWrestling.com where you can check out all the daily deals, the new Bound for Glory DVD, and all the great specials that we have.
Jerry Lynn, oh, look out. Oh, on the receiving end of that side slam from the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. What an opportunity it will be for Jerry Lynn this Sunday, and against all odds, he will challenge Chris Sabin for the X Division title. That's a championship belt that Lynn last held in the year 2002.
I was talking with Jerry Lynn about that, Mike, and just so excited to be actually getting a chance to maybe wear that belt again, and think about how great it'll feel to take that belt away from Chris Sabin, who just disrespected him every step of the way.
Austin Starr maintains the control for his three-man team. Jerry Lynn going to try and mount a comeback, but every time he connects with the right hand, Austin Starr fights back, but now series of shots by Jerry Lynn. That one missed, and the back heel trip takes him down.
Wow, beautiful move right there. Good counter by the Austin Starr. We set him up here for this pendulum elbow, and oh, he misses. Jerry Lynn gets out of the way.
Telegraph the move. Very smart on the part of Jerry Lynn to avoid it. Looking right through the legs of Austin Starr. Tag in to Senshi. And boy, Senshi and Austin Starr, they have had their problems in recent weeks here on Impact.
Well, you can tell Senshi could hardly wait to get in there. Almost jumped in front of Rhino to get that tag because he's had his sights set on Austin Starr for the last few weeks. Nice drop kick into James Storm.
Want to remind you, next Monday night, as Senshi springs off the middle ropes and connects with a kick, when you're looking for your wrestling fix next Monday, there's only going to be one place to get it. It's right here on Spike TV. 2-hour special. Oh, at 9 p.m. There goes Sabin to the floor. Yes, this is TNA. Great pay-per-view matches. Top 5 moments in TNA history. Next Monday, only on Spike at 9. Oh, Senshi just got crotched.
What a move right there by James Storm as he just sends Senshi to that top rope. And that gave Austin Starr everything he needed. And oh, nice suplex as he goes for the pin. Has he got it? He does.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Chris Sabin, Austin Starr, and the Cowboy, James Storm.
The interference allows Austin Starr to hit the brainbuster and the follow 3 count. And yes, Storm, Sabin, and Starr, along with the pride of Tennessee, they gained the victory here on Impact. Let's check out the latest from Paparazzi Productions.
The world-famous Nash Clinic, specializing in dysfunctional wrestler syndrome. I don't have that. Appointment only.
You wanted to see us?
Dr. Nash.
Yes, gentlemen, I've decided what you need is 2 things. A persona makeover, extreme, and a circumcision. And I'll tell you both, I've got a pair of razor-sharp bicuspids. Just kidding.
Why did we...
Have you ever heard of Joseph Rama Kadenta Teskin Badalski?
I don't know what
Never heard of him.
Of course not, till he came to me. Now he's Samoa Joe.
What?
Yes.
Wait a minute. So you're responsible for Samoa Joe?
Yes. And this doll.
You made the doll?
Yes. Have you ever heard of a young man called Hector Singan van Dijksken?
I've never heard of that name.
Well, he wouldn't buy that until I got a hold of him, and now you probably know him as a man called Sting.
Oh,
man. So
Hey,
you
are you
see, not only if you listen to me will you have this success, but you'll always have a doll to sell in merchandise, which is very important.
Wait, so how do we know you're going to make us as big as those guys?
Yeah. What proof do we have?
Yeah.
The proof is in the doll/pudding. It may be a lot of work, but I can help you both.
Still to come, Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle versus Christian Cage and AJ Styles in our main event. And what could Sting possibly have in store for Abyss?
You're not going to believe this. Eric Young is Brooks around the corner. Check it out.
You proved to me that you were me. You protected me.
Hey, Eric, how's it going, man? I just wanted to stop in and...
Hey, JB.
What's going on here?
I'm just thanking Eric for standing up for me last week from the big, bad Robert Roode, and just want to show him how happy I am. And, remember where we're going next Saturday? Yeah? And did you happen to get this stuff I asked you to get?
Yeah, we got it last week.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you, JB. But I do want to thank you for taking young Eric here and getting him that stuff. So remember, Eric, you signed the deal. You're going to seal the deal. I love you, Eric.
Wow. Yeah, are you sure you want to do this? I don't know about her, Eric.
I think you got her all wrong, JB. You heard her. She loves me.
Would come face to face because they're nearing the end of the journey, and what a long, strange trip it's been. As you can see, the Impact Zone tonight looks just like it will this Sunday for the Prison Yard match. We understand Sting and Abyss will start the battle outside the building, and you win when you take your opponent and you lock him inside the solitary confinement cage.
A Prison Yard match! Woo!
There we have Sting in the middle of the ring wearing the mask of Abyss. And he's now calling for the solitary confinement cage to be brought down in the middle of the ring.
This thing represents right here, Abyss? This represents lust and greed and deception. Abyss, this right here is what I call a living hell, Abyss. And this is what I call storming the gates of hell.
Who's in that cage? It's Mitchell. It's James Mitchell.
Yeah. Abyss, take a good look. Because this Sunday night, this is the last time you'll ever see this guy.
Oh, did you hear that? Sting just told Abyss Sunday and Against All Odds will be the last time he sees James Mitchell. And here comes Abyss.
And Sting meets him right at the bottom of the ramp. And the blows are looking at right there by Sting. As he gets levels Abyss with that right hand. And now he goes over and grabs a chair.
Steel chair in hand. Here comes Sting. Oh, God, right across the back of Abyss.
Just waffles him on the back and then slams him on top of the head. Oh, man, and throws the chair in, and now Sting has the upper hand.
Oh, what a surreal sight this is, with Sting wearing Abyss's mask, Abyss with that new red mask, and Sting another chair shot to the back of Abyss.
Oh, he's got everything under control. As Mitchell locked in the solitary confinement cage. Oh, but he misses with that shot, and you can see the pain that it caused his hands, and now Abyss has the upper hand.
Oh, he's got Sting throttled here, and what's this? Mitchell from inside the cage, he's taking his belt off, and he's got that belt wrapped around the neck of Sting.
He's defenseless. Oh, no. Abyss has the chair.
No.
Oh, God. My God. He just creamed him right there.
Totally defenseless. Abyss took the steel chair, and he just just hit Sting right across the face, right in the head.
It all backfired for Sting. He had total control, and now he's knocked out, and you see Abyss letting Mitchell out of the cage.
Mitchell out of the solitary confinement cage. You're going to have to take your opponent. You're going to have to lock him inside the cage to win the prison yard match against all odds.
It's been said that the beginning of wisdom is found in doubting. That by doubting, we come to the question. And by seeking, we may come upon the truth. Well, for too long now, I've doubted my purpose. I've doubted myself. And that doubt now is over. Because now I seek the truth.
Up next, our Impact main event.
Ringside. DW, you've got some big news about St. Louis before we run down the card for this Sunday and Against All Odds.
It's April 15th. It's locked down, and tickets go on sale this Friday, February the 16th. You can get them at the Family Arena in St. Louis. You can also get them at MetroTix online.
Listen to this lineup. It's this Sunday. It's Against All Odds on pay-per-view. It's the Base Brawl match. It's Lance Hoyt versus White Sox coach Dale Torborg. World Series MVP David Eckstein in one corner. AJ Przinsky from the Sox in the other.
It's the Motor City Chain match. It's the War Machine Rhino, the phenomenal AJ Styles. This feud just keeps going on.
Revenge is on the minds of Team 3D. It's a Little Italy street fight. LAX versus Brother Ray and Brother Devon.
And the X Division titles on the line. It's Chris Sabin and the pioneer of the X Division, Jerry Lynn.
And it's finally going to go down. It's Sting one-on-one against Abyss in a prison yard match.
And the NWA World Championship's on the line. Christian Cage defends his title for the first time against the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Let's go to JB standing by with Dale Torborg and AJ Przinsky. It all happens this Sunday. Team Przinsky, led by Dale Torborg and AJ Przinsky from the White Sox, taking on David Eckstein from the Cardinals team. Eckstein's team, of course, with Lance Hoyt. What are you guys doing here? After what we saw the last couple weeks, some shady business from the two of you.
You know, it's not our fault. We came as fans to TNA, watch matches in the front row, and these guys start taunting us, bringing us out, hitting us with chairs. It's not our fault. So guess what? 3 days from now, we're going to bring it to Lance Hoyt and Team Eckstein.
Well, it looks to me like you're actually not swinging a bat this time. You're swinging steel chairs.
Hey, I'm tired of getting blamed for everything. I didn't do anything wrong. He pulls out Dale Torborg out of the ring, my buddy Dale, my backup. Lance Hoyt, I hit you with a chair twice. I haven't seen Eckstein here one time. We've been here show after show. Where is he? Is he scared of me? What's the deal?
You want some more of us? You really want some more of this? How about you back up? Oh!
I just stepped into your world. Now meet my good friend Johnny Damon. He's on my team now. And come this Sunday, I can't wait for you to step in my world. Let's go, John.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your feature contest at Tag Team Grudge Match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one first from Painesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Can you imagine that? Yankee star Johnny Damon sticking up for World Series MVP David Eckstein? Yes, Team Eckstein versus Team Przinsky this Sunday and Against All Odds, plus AJ Styles versus Rhino in a Motor City chain match.
And his tag team partner from Tampa, Florida, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he is the NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Christian Cage.
It was last week on Impact when we saw Christian Cage bond with the phenomenal AJ Styles in the beatdown of Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle. Heard from both Cage and Styles earlier. Looks to me like they're on the same page.
But one thing I do notice is how confident, how cocky the champion looks. So confident, in fact, that he gave Tomko the night off. And the question is still out there. Who is that special consultant that Christian Cage has used to get himself ready for the championship match this Sunday? One thing we do know, it's not Samoa Joe.
And their opponents first, from American Samoa, he is the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
I never expected that we would see the two rivals, Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle, join forces. When Angle challenges Christian at Against All Odds.
And his tag team partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's the only Olympic gold medalist in Professor Wrestling history. He is Kurt Angle!
This Sunday night at Against All Odds, Samoa Joe, the unofficial enforcer, there to watch the back of Kurt Angle to make sure that Kurt Angle has a fair matchup with the champion Christian Cage, believing that he's the superior wrestler, believing that he'll win that championship so that he can get a shot at Kurt Angle down the line.
And you heard Samoa Joe tell Kurt Angle, it's in your best interest to watch my back also in this tag team matchup. All 4 men in the ring. Angle and Christian Cage battle out to the floor. Oh, and Samoa Joe just lit up the chest of AJ Styles.
Man, they took the fight right to Team Cage and Team Styles. As you see, a familiar sight in that ring. Samoa Joe and the phenomenal AJ Styles. And oh, nice counter right there by AJ Styles.
AJ gonna spring back, off the middle rope. And did you see that? Joe just moved right out of the way.
That's when you know your opponent so well. He knew what AJ Styles was gonna do. He stood there, but then the shortcut by AJ, and he makes the quick tag.
Guess we shouldn't be surprised to see him take that kind of a shortcut. But then Samoa Joe immediately catches Cage. Oh, power slam, went for the pin. No, just able to get a 2 count. Oh, there's another chop that just decked Christian Cage.
It's amazing how he can snap power slam so quickly like that for a big man. As he's got control right now on Christian Cage, and he goes up and levels him with a knee right to the chin.
The Samoan submission machine taking it to Christian Cage, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, there you see the blind tag from outside. AJ Styles now the legal man springboard. Whoa! We need to take a commercial break. When we return, more of our Impact Tag main event.
Welcome back, everybody. Want to remind everyone, it's this Monday, a 2-hour special. This is TNA, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, Samoa Joe tries to mount a comeback. Cut off by Christian Cage. Shot off into the corner. Here comes the world's heavyweight champion. Oh, Joe caught him and powered him down to the mat.
That strength is amazing when you see Samoa Joe do that. Just picks him up. And now we know why. He wants to be the unofficial enforcer this Sunday to make sure that Kurt Angle has a fair match against Christian Cage.
Angle cheering on Joe. Tag is into Angle. 2 freshmen. AJ as well. Oh, and the Olympic gold medalist is on fire.
He's just coming in and cleaning house. Wait a minute. He's got AJ Styles. Just creams him with a German suplex. And there's another one.
Did you see the back of Styles' head hit the canvas? Oh, Christian. Oh, there's a German suplex for Christian Cage as well.
Kurt Angle obviously he just completely flips AJ Styles over. Look at Kurt Angle. Sets him up. Could it be the Olympic slam? Oh, Christian Cage gets in there in time.
Christian Cage made the save just as AJ Styles was going to take that Olympic slam. Uh-oh. Angle lap. Here it is. There's the Olympic slam on Styles. Cover. 1, 2. No, broken up by Christian at the last second.
Oh, I mean, at the very last second. As now Samoa Joe comes in. He goes to grab Christian Cage. He slips out. Oh, the Pele catches the top of Kurt Angle right on the head.
Angle never saw it coming. And AJ Styles just caught him with the Pele kick.
You see AJ Styles right here going outside. Gonna climb up on top of the ropes.
Styles, he's gonna go high risk here, Don.
And there comes Rhino, the War Machine, out of nowhere and catches AJ Styles. And look at this. Kurt Angle, Olympic slam off the top of the rope.
Pin, cover, 1, 2, yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle.
That time, Rhino cost AJ Styles. Check out the replay.
I mean, this is unreal right here. As you see, Kurt Angle gets to that second rope and that Olympic slam, and there's nothing for AJ after that. What a smash!
Yes, it's going to be the man in the middle, Rhino, to face AJ Styles in that Motor City chain match this Sunday. Plus, Kurt Angle to face Christian Cage for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And you saw the handshake between Angle and the unofficial enforcer, Samoa Joe.
It's kind of an agreement they got. That silent agreement. You wait a minute. Somebody just came in the ring and hit him with a lead pipe. A hooded man. He just cleaned out Rhino.
Hooded man.
Oh, it's Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner with a lead pipe. Angle fighting back. And look at Kurt Angle with those right hands and Brock Steiner.
Oh, the light bulb's gone off. The special consultant, Scott Steiner. And now you see the numbers game as he's already taken out Joe. And Rhino with the lead pipe. And now look at him just screaming at Kurt Angle. their face as you see Scott Steiner, you see Christian Cage. So many questions are answered. And now, Christian Cage, hands in the lead pipe. Steiner is setting him up right here in the crowd. Oh, no, he's got the pipe around his neck.
No, pretty obvious here. Christian Cage, Scott Steiner, weakening Kurt Angle prior to the world's title match this Sunday and against All Odds. And Christian's right in his face.
Just spitting on him right there, letting him know he'll never see that belt as they're going to face each other this Sunday. And against All Odds, and look at the light. Face Nathan breath going out of Kurt Angle.
You've got to join us this Sunday and against All Odds. Yes, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship at stake. Christian Cage to make his first defense against Kurt Angle. Samoa Joe, special enforcer. And we now know Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, is Christian Cage's consultant.
LAX, you decided to take it one step further. You decided to make this a little bit more personal. You pissed off the wrong Italian.
Jerry Lynn on fire in anticipation of the X Division Championship match.
This feud has just picked up a notch. It has turned into a war between these two.
The Motor City chain match, is this what it's called? It's ridiculous.
Sting, you played with fire and you got burned. You can come to Against All Odds and face Abyss in a prison yard match.
I guess the world finally figured out that Samoa Joe is not my consultant. But maybe I was lying about it.
I have now made it my cause to give Kurt a fair heavyweight title shot. That's why I am now the very unofficial guest ring enforcer at Against All Odds.